Are you holding on to a small fortune without even knowing it? Imagine finding a simple, everyday coin in your collection that could be worth not just hundreds, not just thousands, but potentially even millions of pounds. The top 3 most rare UK Elizabeth 2 pence, 20 pence, and 50 pence worth a lot of big money, and that could make you rich. Today we're diving deep into the world of rare coins to uncover the hidden treasure that is the 1971 UK Elizabeth II new pence. This isn't just any coin, it's a numismatic mystery, an undiscovered jackpot waiting to be found. So stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for and how you might just be sitting on a life-changing windfall. To truly appreciate the value of the 1971 new pence, we need to travel back in time to one of the most significant moments in British currency history. The Royal Mint struck an enormous number of these coins for circulation, over 1.4 billion of them. So you might be wondering, how can this possibly be rare? Well, not all of them are common. Some rare varieties, minting errors, and even specially struck editions have turned this seemingly ordinary coin into an extraordinary prize. Rare errors and high-value variants. If you think you have a 1971 new pence, you'll want to check for these high-value variations and errors that can turn your coin into a true collector's gem. Proof and pre-production specimen coins. Before mass production, the Royal Mint created special proof versions for collectors and government archives. Some of these were struck with flawless details and deep, mirror-like surfaces. If you have one of these, you could be looking at a coin worth thousands or even tens of thousands of pounds. Misstruck or off-center coins. Or missing important details. A coin with such an error recently sold for over £5,000 at auction. Imagine that, a tiny minting mistake could turn a regular coin into a small fortune. Wrong planchet errors. These rare errors are incredibly sought after, and one of them could be worth upwards of £20,000 or more. Unique minting variations. Collectors are willing to pay thousands for unique, one-of-a-kind variations, especially if they are certified by a grading authority. How much can a 1971 new pence really be worth? Now, let's talk about the part that everyone's been waiting for, the incredible values these coins can reach. Common circulated coins, worth around £0.50 to £2, as most of these were produced in high numbers. Brilliant uncirculated coins can fetch between £10 and £50, depending on condition. Proof specimens, these can be worth anywhere from £1,000 to £5,000, with some pristine examples reaching even £10,000. Error coins, off-center, double strike, etc. valued between £5,000 and £20,000, depending on rarity. Wrong planchet errors, struck on silver, nickel planchet. Some of these have reached insane prices of £50,000 or more. Ultra-rare variants or Royal Mint Archives coins, these are the jackpot finds, with certain editions selling for an estimated £100,000 to even millions of pounds. Yes, you heard that right, millions of pounds. A single, ultra-rare coin, depending on its origin and historical importance, could be worth life-changing money. The 1983 era 20 pence. This isn't just a simple mistake, it's a goldmine hiding in plain sight. Stay with us until the end of this video because you might just be holding onto a fortune without even knowing it. The UK 20 pence coin was introduced in 1983 as part of a move toward more practical and efficient coinage. It featured Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse and a crown Tudor rose on the reverse, designed by William Gardner. The coin was struck in cupronickel and had a distinctive heptagonal shape, making it easy to recognize. But while millions of these coins were produced without issue, some extremely rare errors slipped through the cracks, making certain 1983 20 pence coins incredibly valuable today. Rare errors and high-value variants. If you think you have a 1983 20 pence, check for these rare and valuable errors. Meal error, the no-date 20 pence. In some cases, the obverse and reverse dies were mismatched, resulting in a coin that completely lacks a date. This error is incredibly rare and has sold for thousands of pounds at auctions. Some of the highest graded examples have fetched over £10,000. Off-center or misstruck coins. Some 1983 20 pence coins were struck incorrectly, causing the design to be off-center or missing details. These minting mistakes are highly sought after, with certain examples selling for over £5,000. Double strike errors are a rare occurrence in minting. Some coins were struck twice, leaving a distinct shadow or doubling of the design. Depending on how dramatic the doubling is, these coins have been known to sell for £2,000 to £7,000. Die clash or cud errors. In some cases, the die struck the blank planchette improperly, leaving behind irregular marks, blobs, or missing details. These unique flaws make the coin highly collectible, and some have been sold for £1,500 or more. How much can a 1983 era 20 pence be worth? Now, let's talk about the money. How much can a rare 1983 era 20 pence actually be worth? Common circulated coins, worth around £0.50 to £2, since most 1983 20 pence coins were produced normally. Brilliant uncirculated coins can sell for £10 to £50, depending on condition. Meal error, no date 20 pence. Some of these have sold for £5,000 to £15,000. Mistruck or off-center errors, valued between £2,000 and £7,000, depending on rarity. Double strike errors, some high-grade examples have reached prices of £10,000 or more. Unique Royal Mint variants, certain ultra-rare or prototype versions could be worth hundreds of thousands or even millions of pounds. That's right, millions. A single, ultra-rare, one-of-a-kind specimen could be worth life-changing money to the right collector or auction house. The 1997 era 50 pence coin. This isn't just a regular coin, it's a hidden jackpot waiting to be discovered. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you might just realize you have a fortune sitting in your collection. The history of the 1997 50 pence coin. The 50 pence coin has been a staple of British currency since 1969, but in 1997, a significant change occurred. Designed by Christopher Ironside, the obverse features Queen Elizabeth II's portrait by Raphael Macluf, while the reverse shows the iconic Britannia seated beside a shield, holding a trident. However, despite this standard design, a handful of error coins slipped past quality control, making them extremely rare and highly valuable today. Rare errors and high-value variants. If you own a 1997 50p, check for these rare errors that could make it worth thousands. Meal error, incorrect obverse and reverse pairing. Some 1997 50p coins were accidentally struck with mismatched dies, resulting in coins that have the wrong obverse or reverse design. These rare errors have sold for £5,000 to £15,000 plus in top condition. Off-center strike. Some coins were struck off-center, causing part of the design to be missing or misaligned. Depending on the severity of the error, these coins can sell for £3,000 to £10,000. Double strike error. If the coin was struck more than once during production, it may show double details. These errors are highly collectible, and some have sold for over £7,000. Clipped planchette error. This occurs when the blank metal disc, planchette, is incorrectly cut, resulting in a missing section. Depending on how much is missing, these can fetch up to £5,000. Broad strike error, no raised edge. If the coin was struck without the proper collar die, it might appear slightly larger or misshapen. These rare errors can sell for £2,000 to £8,000. How much can a 1997 era 50 pence be worth? Let's break down the potential value of these rare coins. Common circulated coins, typically worth £0.50 to £2. Brilliant uncirculated coins can fetch £10 to £50. Meal errors sell for £5,000 to £15,000 plus. Off-center strikes range from £3,000 to £10,000. Double strikes fetch anywhere between £4,000 and £7,000. Clipped planchette errors sell for £2,500 to £5,000. Broad strike errors valued at £2,000 to £8,000. Ultra-rare variants, certain one-of-a-kind specimens could be worth hundreds of thousands or even millions of pounds. That's right, millions. If an undiscovered 1997 50p error coin surfaces with a previously unknown flaw, it could shatter records at auction.